Listen, I don't want to start any debates, arguments, or rivalries. We've had enough of those lately, but I'll just say pumpkin pie is good, but pumpkin cheesecake might be even better. With a perfectly spiced pumpkin filling, we've got a rich brown butter crust and a gorgeous dollop of cinnamon whipped cream. Our foodie friend Tami Steggell is joining me to share this irresistible recipe, which you call a family tradition.
Yes. Yeah, we adopted this tradition a few years ago, and it is just so delicious. It's one of our absolute favorites.
Our producer was giggling because I believe the quote that she dropped from you was, "Out of this world, good,"
yeah.
with lots of O's.
With lots of O's.
Lots of O's. You do say, and I appreciate the upfront acknowledgement that this recipe takes a little bit more time.
It does, but you could prepare it ahead. You could prepare this 2-3 days ahead.
Okay.
And take one more thing off of your plate for Thanksgiving Day.
Okay, now as in foodie fashion, you are declaring brown butter the winner supreme.
Yes.
Where does brown butter come into this recipe?
Okay, so brown butter goes into the crust.
Okay.
And with graham crackers.
Uh-huh.
And it's not your average graham cracker crust, because what makes this crust a little bit different is that we're using brown sugar.
Oh.
Normally we would use powdered sugar.
Right.
So there's brown sugar.
Okay.
And cinnamon.
Oh, so there's some depth to
yes, it's so good.
Yes.
And then the brown butter right here, I browned it on the stove, and then I poured and measured out what I needed.
Okay.
So when you brown your butter, you brown more than you need because it evaporates in its volume. It's evaporating off the water that's in the butter.
I've never heard that before.
And then it's caramelizing the butter fats, and that's where you get that luscious taste.
So if it says a half a cup, I'm gonna need a little bit more.
Yeah, you'll need a half a cup plus maybe a quarter of a stick.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
So I just poured it in here to measure that out, and then that will go in here. And then see all those beautiful brown bits?
We want that.
That's all the luscious flavor.
I used to question like the loyalty to the brown butter, but I will say my palate has evolved thanks to foodie friends like you, and I did smell it when I walked into the kitchen.
Yes.
Like that was brown butter.
Yes.
You know that's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, it's good in your mashed potatoes. Yeah, brown butter, and put a little sage in it at the very end.
In your mashed potatoes? For what?
Yes.
Do you taste it? I guess.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Brown butter in the mash. I'm gonna think about that.
So here is our beautiful crust.
Okay.
And then while we're getting our pumpkin cheesecake ready, we want to take a pan like this white one right here and fill it with water and stick it in the oven to humidify the oven to bake our cheesecake.
You do that before the cheesecake even enters the oven.
You just get your oven all humidified. Some people do a water bath, but this is just nice because then the whole oven is steamed already.
So does that replace the water bath?
Yes.
You do that first, and you don't need to
Correct.
bake the cheesecake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll put this into our little cheesecake
tricks we're learning today.
pan.
Yes.
This pan I've pre-sprayed with some cooking spray, and this is parchment that comes in a roll. And I just go like this on the outside, so it's just slightly a little bit bigger.
Isn't that so satisfying to do that?
I love it.
So easy.
Easy.
One snip, you're set.
And then you go like this. You give that.
The right tool,
Get
the
it
right
to-
product that makes things easier and more efficient is
And then we'll
such a
give
game
this
changer.
a little bit of glue
Okay.
like that, so it'll stay. And then we'll get our crust in. And by now, I think you're probably the expert on how to spread out a crust.
Where's my cup?
Right here in front of you.
Oh, yep, there it is. Listen, and if you've made, I did want to add my little endorsement. If any of you, like me, made Tami's peach pie, the last peach pie recipe you'll ever need, then you will never question again when this woman tells you to make a dessert. With a crust, I will say. I can't
Yes.
wait to try this. Okay, how are we doing?
So that's our crust. Then we're gonna pour in our cheesecake batter, which
Okay.
I have prepared.
What went into this?
So this has all of these gorgeous spices
Okay.
inside. It has cinnamon, it has nutmeg, allspice, ginger, a little bit of salt, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to help thicken it during the baking process, so that in the middle of your cheesecake, you're not getting that goobery center that feels uncooked.
Okay.
Have you ever had that before on a
I mean,
cheesecake?
now that you describe it like that, yeah, I think I have.
So
no more goobery centers,
Yes.
says Tami, and we
So,
agree.
There
Here,
you
here.
go. There's your
So it's
official
the cream cheese
cheesecake.
with all of those seasonings.
This goes into your oven for 1 hour
Okay.
on 350 with your humidified oven.
Okay.
And then after that, you turn your oven off and prop it open and leave it in for another hour
Another hour.
to cool.
And then we're there.
Then
Oh.
you get this.
You took your crust to the top.
Yes, I did.
How did you do that? Just press?
I just pressed it up to the sides.
All right. Okay, beautiful.
So, but there's no wrong way.
No, that's okay.
Still tasty.
I mean, that looks like the better way, but it's fine. And then the whipped cream.
Is such an important part, and I really care about high quality whipped cream. Some people, obviously, I care about high quality everything.
I love that. Get this woman a bumper sticker. I care about high quality whipped cream. Things you never thought you'd hear said, but here we are.
My new T-shirt.
I love it.
And then it used powdered sugar, so
Okay.
you don't get any granules.
Okay.
But this will take us a few minutes.
Yeah.
But
Are you flavoring this at all?
it has cinnamon in it.
Oh, I missed that.
And also, if you want to grab vanilla,
Yes.
it has cinnamon and vanilla.
Okay.
So I have a confession.
Here it comes.
When I was in college,
You
I
ate low
would-
quality whipped cream?
No, I would put cinnamon in because I couldn't afford vanilla bean.
Oh.
To make it look like it had specks of vanilla bean.
It had the little flecks?
As my little trick.
Uh-huh.
So my little aesthetic trick.
Aren't you glad you have vanilla bean now?
And that, oh yeah, I
Yes.
love it. It's still expensive.
Yeah, it is.
So this, you're just gonna watch until it starts making like waves in your whipped cream.
This is
And
magic to me. I love making whipped cream.
You're gonna stop before it gets that torn look.
Okay.
Have you ever seen whipped cream on a dessert and it looks like you tried to make butter?
It's kind of
Like
raggedy.
You took it too far, it's
Yeah.
a little raggedy.
Yeah.
I like it when it's like velvety smooth and really lightweight and you have those beautiful billows and points.
What? Good
So-
words, good descriptions, and we love a woman with an opinion. Thank you so much. Can we keep that going during the commercial break, and then we'll dollop and finish this off? It's a beautiful, beautiful
Yes.
dessert to dish.
Yes.
And to showcase.
And I'll leave this behind on set for
Oh
you
my
to
gosh.
enjoy.
She was already one of our favorites, and now
So.
that title is cemented. Thank you, Tami. We
All
love and
right.
appreciate you. Where do we get more
Yes.
recipes from you?
BiteMeIndustries.com,
Okay.
and this will be on Studio 5 KSL website.
Listen, go down the foodie rabbit hole at Bite Me Industries. We'll link you over. Tami inspires us in all the best ways for quality ingredients,
And
quality
flavor.
food, including quality whipped cream. Yeah,
Yes.
we love you. Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you.